ametuletea hadi kitabu hapa, and the title of the book is Resilience Beyond Throws, right? And speaking of throws, ile struggle mtu amepitia, just briefly, in your journey of becoming who you are, from Kenya, being a lecturer, a teacher, now going to the US, building your life, your career, your family around that. Ile mateso pengine ama struggles you've passed through, for someone who's listening.
Unataka nianze kulia hapo.
Don't get emotional.
Yeah. So all that's written in that book.
Yeah.
So I started writing this book like over 10 years ago.
Right.
Just before I got married, 2014. But it happened. I didn't publish it until last time when I came here for the conference. Look at my background, where I grew up, how I grew up. Look at what we're able to put together as a conference, how successful it was, and the comment that I got from everyone. I felt emotional, and I said, it's time. When I was in the plane going back to America, I said, this is the time.
Right.
2 weeks, closed myself in my office, in my house, it was done.
Right.
That's the story about that. But I want to summarize what in that book.
Yeah.
I lost my parents when I was 12 years old. Grew up in the village, dropped out of school, went to fish, kushika samaki pale. I was the youngest man in the team, but doing what I was supposed to do. My mom was a businessman. I tried running her business after she was gone. Didn't work out. Dropped out of school. My uncle picked me up after, like, my grandma. Through my grandma, I was able to go back to school, and made a decision that it's education. Top student in primary school, top student in my high school. Just like Sunday when I came here, I had to go to my Jalomino secondary school, very small school. I had to go to Mama Safi, where I used to eat my lunch, share the meal with everyone that I was able to find there.
Right.
And so then I went to school. I have a diploma, I have a degree, I have a master's, I have a PhD in information systems. My dissertation was on cloud computing, but today I'm more of AI.
Yes.
And that's what I talk about.
Yes.
So when you asked me a question earlier, right, about what I'm thinking about education system in Kenya.
Yeah.
I have been a teacher since 2003. Taught in kindergarten, taught in primary school, taught in high school, taught in college, taught in the university. And I do understand, because even right now I'm training people on AI, data analytics, and data science. I do understand. I'm so strong, and I'm a strong advocate of STEM education. Just like 3 days ago when I came, I had a meeting with the Vice Chancellor of USIU, Tomboya, Vice Chancellor of Tomboya University. I had some meeting with the professors in the KUSAT University. Talk about how then do we bring in STEM education so that kids do not have to wait until they're like my age or older than me.
Yeah.
Or, for them to start understanding how they can build, they can be creative, they can use STEM to be a core driver of their career, right?
Yeah.
And so we're building things, we are talking with them, and we are soon going to launch some institute training people on AI stuff. And I believe that Kenyan, now I think it is CBC, I'm told it's CBE or something like that, so they keep on changing.
The transition is happening.
Yeah. And I mean, this is the right track, right? But I think there's still a lot need to be done.
Yes.
The only problem I have, and this happened, so when I was doing my master's, I asked myself a question. What if I don't get a job with this master's program, right? And that pushed me to start my first company.
Yeah.
And that's what we need to do. I've been talking to young people. Most of the time I have webinars talking to young people. It's so unfortunate that everyone is graduate, and so many people are now graduating with degrees. And I think I can walk out of 5 people, I'll get 3 people who have degrees.
Yeah.
There's no job market that will absorb this case. Then that brings to what we need to do. We need to enhance them with a skill that can help them either create your own jobs or use the skill to be able to not to be just local. They could be employed globally. They could compete globally with other people from US and other parts.
Right.
And that's exactly what I think need to be done.
Right.
I'm strong for that. And one of the things that we're going to discuss in this conference that I'm talking about, how professionals, how people in ICT coming over to the US, we're going to look at how do we push the agenda for Kenya to make sure that the education system does not rely only on what's already existing, but how can we tap it on other skills that are from the US and other places.
Great.
That's exactly what we're going to do.
Right. So also you're very heavy on AI, and that's a conversation that is taking over the world right now, and we can see how it's taking over different industries as we speak. And I'd like for you to talk to us on a Kenyan perspective, right? How prepared are we for what AI is about to do in the industry? And there's that fear of AI is coming to take people's jobs.
Yeah.
Is that true? Are we ready for that? Are there skills that we can deploy now that can help us, be prepared for that AI market that is now taking shape?
I think
lose 45 pounds and